one man in the world. By July, there'll be one man in the world that has done what I'm doing in the history of the world.
Ashley's just completed his riskiest adventure yet, the world's toughest survival race known as the Yukon 1000.
And now Ashley Cain is stepping up the fight and taking on a world-first challenge.
I'm a juggernaut. I'm an immovable, unstoppable force of nature that will go after whatever I want to go after and get it at all costs, no matter what I have to face, because of the love that I have in my heart and how much it means to me to get it. People talk about, COVID, giving people mental health problems and depression, yeah? I'll talk to you about my COVID. My COVID was finally, having everything that I wanted, and that was my child. And then 2 months in, my child getting rushed to hospital, and from that day onwards, living in a hospital for 6 months. It wasn't just not seeing my friends, it was not seeing my family. It was not leaving the four walls of that hospital room. It was looking out the window of my hospital room and seeing poorly child, poorly child, poorly child, turning the other way and looking in my hospital room and seeing my daughter with wires through her chest, feeding tubes through her nose, getting pumped with chemotherapy and medication every day. And looking at her as she smiled back at me, not knowing how poorly she was or how much of a severe situation she was in. And I'm looking back at her with a broken heart, absolutely destroyed in every part of my mind, my body, and my soul, trying to make that situation and scenario a little better. Because I didn't know when the last time was or the last minute was that I was going to be able to look at her and she was going to be alive. I slept on a floor. I had 3 changes of clothes that I was allowed, for the 6 months I was in there. And that was my life. And at the end of it, I was holding her in my arms, counting her last breaths as she left this world and joined the other. That was my experience of COVID. Do you understand what I'm saying? And do you know what I did during those 6 months? I didn't talk about how sad I was. I didn't talk about how depressed I was. I didn't talk about my anxiety. I took a deep breath before I walked in that room every single day and chose to put a smile on my face, and I had the most magical 6 months of my life. The only difference between an ordeal and an adventure is attitude. I had the most incredible 6 months I will ever live on this planet while I was going through the worst, the darkest, and the most painful time of my life because I chose to make something of it. And that's why I know that people have a choice in this world. And people can do what they want. People can get up, people can smile, people can be humble enough to see that everything they want is right in front of them, because I've done it. My name's Ashley Cain. I'm the father of an angel. I'm recently the new father to a beautiful baby boy as well. I do a lot of ultra challenges which put me in the 0.01% club in the world, and I do them all to continue my daughter's legacy and raise a lot of money for charity. I'm a podcaster, I'm a presenter, I have a production company. There is many strings to my bow, but my most passionate thing is being a father and doing incredible things around the world to take my daughter on a journey and to help other people as much as I can. Childhood cancer is the #1 killer of our children in the UK. #1, nothing kills more of our children than cancer in the UK. With that scary statistic, what's even scarier is that it receives less than 3% of cancer research funding. I believe that our children deserve more. That's why, so many of our children are still being diagnosed with cancer. That's why so many of our children are still passing away as a result of having cancer. And that's the reason why there's a lack of talent going into that space for research. There's a lack of research, there's a lack of new trials. And that's why I'm so passionate about doing what I do, because, I never thought I was going to be the one who would have a child with cancer. This, what I'm doing in April, it's a world first. It's never been done in the history of the world. It's a 900-mile run from Land's End to John O'Groats, a 900-mile cycle from John O'Groats to Land's End, then a 1,000-mile kayak from Land's End to John O'Groats, back to back. It'll take 3 months every single day, hounding, spinning, and churning, I make decisions every single day based on being competent in doing what's necessary. Is this going to make me better? No, it goes. Is this going to help my life? No, it goes. Is this going to create a brighter future for those around me? No, it goes. And it's simple as that. If you can do what's necessary and what you need to do, the rewards that you gain will be unparalleled and unmatched. There's so many what ifs in this world. What if this didn't happen? What if this did happen? What? Why me? Why did that happen to me? Why did this happen to me? Why do I have to go through this pain? Why do I have to feel this way? Why do I have to think this in my head? You can ask yourself so many questions, and for me, it's unproductive. For me, no matter how much I didn't want it to happen, it did. No matter how much I want to bring her back, I can't. No matter how much I don't want to feel the pain I have to feel every day, I do. So with that being the case, what am I going to do about it? And that's what I think. I'm a juggernaut. I'm an immovable, unstoppable force of nature that will go after whatever I want to go after and get it at all costs, no matter what I have to face, because of the love that I have in my heart and how much it means to me to get it. So if people want to talk about me, carry on. They're just wasting their time. And they're fueling me either way. Whether you say something good to me, great. Whether you say something bad to me, great. Makes no difference, because my purpose is too strong to let anything affect me or knock me off that track. Doesn't matter what I have to face, doesn't matter what I come up against. What matters is my attitude towards it. And I always run head on into the storm, because the sooner I run head on into it, the sooner I'll be out the other side into bright skies and green pastures. That's what I believe. I've learned never to quit, because the pain of quitting is far worse than the pain of seeing what you're seeing through at the time. I've learned to enjoy the person that I become afterwards because of the journey that I had to endure. Remember that quitting will last with you forever. The pain of what you're going through right now will just be temporary. See it through, get to the other side, and on to the next one. I think that this life, is a pathway to heaven or hell. And I don't think all of us have done, will do, or deserve to earn that place in heaven. I think that's part of the challenge of life. Can you be a good enough person? Can you do enough in this world to actually make it through those gates? And I'm trying to build my CV to be able to do that. I know that my daughter will be in heaven. I know that she was the most beautiful and purest of souls. And I know that her struggle on this earth would have gave her the shortcut to the most peaceful, the most blissful, the most loving, the most nurturing, the most caring place that any of us could hope, wish, or dream to be. And I'm just trying to fight every single day to join her there. And that's why I make the decisions that I make on a day-to-day basis. That's why I make the sacrifices that I make. And that's why I choose to be the person that I'm choosing to be, because of the place that I'm desperate to get to so much, because of the person that's there. And yeah, nothing in my life is fact-based. It's hope, it's belief. I believe there is heaven. I don't know. I believe that if there is a heaven, my daughter's there. And I hope that I can do enough in my life to make it through those gates to be with her. Living every single day of your life going through absolute hell for hope and belief and no facts is a pretty powerful thing, because I don't know if I'll see her in the end. I just hope that I do.
Thank you for watching today's documentary. It would not be possible without Huel. They have sponsored the documentaries and the podcast this last year. I've been drinking Huel for the past 2 years, and as you guys know, I incorporate it into my training, my events, into my lifestyle, because it is absolutely amazing. Like so many others, I struggle to get all my nutrients, my protein in, my vitamins and minerals, and that's what makes it so much easier. Huel Black Edition. There's 35 grams of protein, 26 vitamins and minerals, and I just need to reach into my bag and grab a bottle of it. If you want to find out more about Huel, head to the link in the description. I also want to do a massive shout out to what Ashley is doing. I don't know if people understand the magnitude of the event that he is doing right now. The Ultraman is a marathon every single day. He's run the length of Britain. You know, he's from Land's End to John O'Groats. Then he's going to cycle all the way back down. And then he's hopping in a kayak to kayak the full length of the country. It is absolutely bonkers what he is doing. And it's all in honor of his daughter, and all in honor of the children and families who are facing childhood cancer, which is something that, in my opinion, is one of the most devastating things that anybody, any family or any child would ever have to go through. So if you want to support the Ultraman, head to the links in the description where you can raise money for Ashley and for the Azaylia Foundation. Go on to Ashley's socials, follow him, share his story, and yeah, just this guy is incredible. Thank you so much to Ashley for doing this, and I know he'll achieve his goal, and I wish him all the not luck, because he doesn't need any, but the well wishes on his journey. Have a blessed and productive day, and go inspire your change with whatever you're doing as well. Peace.